Welcome back to our channel, the space where we celebrate meaningful stories that truly touch the heart. In today's video, we're taking a special journey together to honor the well-known figures who've recently passed away, individuals who left their mark on the world through their talents and inspiring life stories. But that's not all. We'll also be shining a light on other remarkable people from across the nation, with stories that may bring a tear to your eye or even change the way you look at life. They're artists, actors, and creators. People who made us laugh, made us think, and inspired us through every role, every story, and every unforgettable moment of art they left behind. If their legacy has ever touched you, whether it made you smile, reflect, or feel inspired, show your support by giving this video a like and subscribing so you won't miss the inspiring stories we have coming up. Drop a 1 in the comments if you connect with these stars, or a 0 if you see things differently. And now, without further delay, let's dive into the lives and legacies of these unforgettable figures. Recently, the music world said goodbye to a true legend, Chuck Mangione, the iconic jazz musician who passed away at the age of 84. Over his decades-long career, Mangione made a lasting impact not only on jazz itself, but also on the wider world of popular culture. With his deeply emotional music and unmistakable style, he became a beloved figure in the hearts of fans everywhere. What stood out most was the smooth, warm, and soulful sound of his flugelhorn, a signature that instantly drew listeners into a space where music spoke the pure language of emotion. Chuck Mangione is best known for his timeless hit, "Feels So Good," a piece that not only found huge commercial success, but also became a defining symbol of the jazz pop sound. The song highlighted his incredible creativity and proved that jazz could win over mainstream audiences without losing its artistry. For decades, "Feels So Good" has echoed on the radio, appeared in films, and even found its way into television shows, forever tied to Mangione's name. His true legacy isn't just the smooth melodies he created, but the way he built a bridge between traditional jazz and the wider public. Chuck Mangione will always be remembered as a trailblazer, an inspiring musical spirit, and a cornerstone in the history of jazz. Chuck Mangione was remembered not only as a jazz legend, but also as a devoted mentor, always eager to inspire and guide the next generation. After completing his studies at the prestigious Eastman School of Music, where he sharpened both his technique and his artistic vision, Mangione returned to give back as a teacher and advisor, helping shape the school's jazz program. He didn't just pass on musical skills, he sparked passion, patience, and creativity in countless students. Many of today's successful young musicians still point to Mangione as a model teacher, someone who showed them that music is more than technique. It's about sincerity, perseverance, and finding your own true artistic voice. Beyond his remarkable performing and teaching career, Chuck Mangione also left his mark on popular culture. One memorable highlight was his recurring role in the hit animated series King of the Hill, where he brought both his lighthearted humor and his unmistakable musical touch. Through that, Mangione connected with an entirely new generation of fans, many who had never been to a jazz club but were instantly drawn in by his charm and signature sound on screen. With his unique mix of talent, character, and creative spirit, Chuck Mangione leaves behind a legacy that lives not only on the stage, but also in the hearts of his students, his fans, and anyone who experienced the world of art through his music. Hulk Hogan, whose real name is Terry Gene Bollea, stands as one of the most influential figures in the history of professional wrestling. He wasn't just a star in the ring, he became a cultural icon who defined a generation of fans. With his larger-than-life style, bold charisma, and unforgettable presence every time he entered the arena, Hogan quickly won the attention of audiences around the world. Beyond wrestling, he also became a household name in mainstream media, helping transform professional wrestling from just a sport into a global form of entertainment. The iconic image of Hulk Hogan, with his trademark bandana, powerful physique, and high-energy performance style, became one of the defining symbols of the 1980s. These traits helped him dominate the wrestling world during what many consider its golden era. But Hogan was more than just a wrestler. He was a cultural phenomenon, forever tied to the memories of millions of fans around the globe. His name became synonymous with the explosive rise of WWE, then WWF, and to this day, he remains celebrated as one of the greatest figures the wrestling world has ever known. Hulk Hogan was a staple of WrestleMania, WWE's most iconic and influential event. One of the defining moments of his career came in his legendary showdown with Andre the Giant, where he stunned the world by lifting and defeating the Giant in front of millions of TV viewers across America. That match not only became a landmark in wrestling history, but also set viewership records, marking the peak of Hogan's fame in the 1980s. With his unmatched charisma and larger-than-life presence, he helped WWE grow on a global scale, cementing his place as a true living legend of professional wrestling. Never one to stay the same, Hogan constantly reinvented himself. After joining WCW, he shocked fans by transforming into Hollywood Hogan, a villainous persona that redefined his career and played a central role in sparking the legendary Monday Night Wars, the fierce battle between WWE and WCW. Beyond the ring, Hogan stepped into Hollywood, with memorable appearances in films like Rocky III and his own reality show, Hogan Knows Best, where audiences got to see a more personal, relatable side of him. Through his groundbreaking contributions and success in both wrestling and entertainment, Hulk Hogan secured his place as an enduring icon, a symbol of strength, resilience, and adaptability across generations. Malcolm Jamal Warner is a name that stands out among America's most beloved television stars. He first rose to fame through his role as Theo Huxtable on the groundbreaking sitcom The Cosby Show, one of the most iconic programs of the 1980s. As Theo, the witty, relatable, and genuine son, Warner made a lasting impression on audiences across generations. With his natural acting, expressive range, and long-running dedication to the role, he not only contributed to the show's massive success, but also showcased his remarkable talent on television. This role gave him widespread recognition and laid a strong foundation for the long and accomplished acting career that followed. But Warner's talents go far beyond television. He is also a gifted musician with a true passion for creating and exploring new artistic horizons. Over the years, he's built a unique and influential music career, marked by originality and depth. One of his proudest achievements came when he earned a Grammy Award for Jesus, Children of America, a milestone that proved his artistry extended well beyond acting. Malcolm Jamal Warner stands as a true example of a well-rounded artist, someone who constantly reinvents himself, keeps moving forward, and leaves a lasting impact in every corner of the entertainment world he touches. Malcolm Jamal Warner is recognized not only as a gifted actor, but also as a multifaceted artist who has made meaningful contributions to both art and society. Beyond his work on screen, he is also a dedicated poet, musician, and social activist. Warner uses his platform to share uplifting and thought-provoking messages with the community, especially within the Black community. Through his podcast, Not All Hood, He highlights authentic, inspiring stories from the lives of Black Americans, narratives that break past stereotypes and challenge prejudice. More than just a collection of life experiences, this platform serves as a voice for awareness, understanding, and empathy around important social issues. At the heart of all his work is a drive to spark positive change, both culturally and socially. Malcolm Jamal Warner's personal life has not been without hardship. He has endured painful challenges, including a tragic drowning that left him with deep personal grief. Yet, it was during those moments of struggle that his resilience and compassion shined the brightest, qualities that have come to define both his art and his life. Rather than allowing loss to overshadow his creativity, Warner transformed his sorrow into a driving force to continue sharing positive values with the world. His legacy is more than just unforgettable roles or powerful music. It's also the lasting image of a thoughtful, creative, and compassionate human being. Malcolm Jamal Warner stands as a symbol of perseverance and empathy, a profound source of inspiration for generations to come. Julian McMahon, the gifted actor known for his standout roles in hit television shows and films such as Nip Tuck, Charmed, and Fantastic Four, passed away this July at the age of 56 after a courageous battle with cancer. His passing leaves a profound void in the entertainment world, as he was deeply admired for his talent in bringing layered, complex characters to life. McMahon was especially celebrated for his role as Dr. Christian Troy in Nip/Tuck, where he embodied a charismatic yet morally conflicted plastic surgeon, exploring the darker sides of beauty and identity. He also won wide acclaim for his portrayal of Cole Turner in Charmed, the demon with a tortured soul, a character that combined danger, vulnerability, and undeniable charm, making him one of the series' most unforgettable figures. Throughout his career, Julian McMahon was celebrated for his remarkable ability to bring layered characters to life with emotional depth and nuance, leaving a lasting connection with audiences around the world. His undeniable charisma and magnetic screen presence made him a fan favorite, while his versatility, from gripping dramas to supernatural thrillers, highlighted the true range of his talent. McMahon's legacy will forever be tied to the iconic roles he embodied, and he will be remembered not only for his on-screen brilliance, but also for the lasting impact he made on fans, as well as the television and film industries as a whole. Julian's wife, Kelly, shared a touching tribute, saying, "Julian loved life. He loved his family, friends, and his work. His passion was to bring joy to as many lives as possible, and that is what he did with each role he played." These words perfectly reflect the essence of Julian McMahon's spirit, his devotion not only to his craft but also to the people around him. Through his talent and boundless enthusiasm, he touched countless lives, creating connections that went far beyond the screen. He was cherished deeply by those who knew him personally and admired worldwide by fans for the energy, depth, and authenticity he brought to every character. Julian McMahon's legacy will live on, not only through the unforgettable roles he brought to life, but also in the hearts of those who cherished his work. From the charismatic Dr. Christian Troy in Nip Tuck to the dark and conflicted Cole Turner in Charmed, his performances remain etched in memory. Fans will continue to celebrate his artistry for years to come, and his influence on both television and film will always be felt. Julian's legacy is a lasting reminder of the joy he shared with the world, and the love for him will never fade, ensuring his memory endures for generations. Roy Black, one of the most prominent and influential defense attorneys in American legal history, has passed away at the age of 80, leaving behind a powerful legacy in the world of law. Known for his commanding presence, calm composure in the courtroom, and razor-sharp intellect, he became an inspiration and role model for generations of young attorneys. Over the course of his decades-long career, Black distinguished himself not only through his remarkable litigation skills, but also through his insightful analysis and meticulously crafted defense strategies, reflecting the very highest standards of legal expertise. Colleagues and clients alike consistently remembered him as a steadfast and dedicated advocate who fought tirelessly in the pursuit of justice. Roy Black rose to national prominence through his defense of high-profile clients in cases that captured intense media attention, among them conservative commentator Rush Limbaugh and legendary race car driver Helio Castroneves. These trials required not only extraordinary legal skill, but also the strength to withstand immense public scrutiny, a challenge Roy met with unmatched composure and professionalism. He was admired within the legal community and recognized by the public as a symbol of courage, brilliance, and integrity. His passing marks a profound loss for the American legal world, but his name and contributions will live on as a lasting symbol of justice and legal excellence. Among his peers, Roy Black was often respectfully known as the Professor, a nickname that reflected not only his vast legal knowledge, but also his unmatched mastery of the art of criminal defense. He was admired for his sharp strategic thinking, meticulous arguments, and commanding courtroom presence, qualities that defined a brilliant career spanning decades in the American justice system. But Black was more than just a skilled practitioner. He was also a gifted legal storyteller. In his book, Black's Law, he recounted 4 of the most compelling and complex cases of his career, offering readers not only a window into the legal process, but also profound reflections on human nature, justice, and the deeper truths behind each verdict. Beyond the courtroom, Roy Black was a devoted mentor who dedicated much of his time to training and inspiring the next generation of lawyers. He passed on not only his vast legal knowledge, but also the core values that defined his career: integrity, honesty, and an unwavering commitment to justice. Within the legal profession, he was more than a legendary attorney. He stood as a symbol of lifelong dedication to protecting human rights and ensuring equality under the law. Roy Black's life was a testament to excellence, built on strategy, principle, and an unshakable sense of what is right. The legacy he leaves behind will continue to guide and inspire all who walk the path of justice today. Plastic. Young Noble, born Rufus Lee Cooper III, holds a unique place in hip-hop history as the final member personally chosen by the legendary Tupac Shakur to join the iconic group Outlaws. Born in Sierra Madre and raised between California and New Jersey, his diverse upbringing gave him a wide range of life experiences that deeply shaped both his perspective and his music. From an early age, Young Noble carried a strong passion for music, and at just 16, his life changed forever when Tupac himself discovered him. That choice was not only a recognition of his talent, but also a reflection of Noble's loyalty, resilience, and unbreakable spirit. Young Noble's influence on hip-hop is powerfully evident in his contributions to some of Tupac's most legendary works, including the Don Killuminati, the 7-Day Theory, as well as unforgettable tracks like Hail Mary and Bomb First. His verses on these songs didn't just stand out. They helped shape the raw energy and intensity that made these records timeless classics in the hearts of hip-hop fans worldwide. With his talent and unmistakable style, Young Noble became an essential part of the Outlaws, leaving a lasting impact on the evolution of 90s rap. After Tupac's passing, Young Noble dedicated himself to preserving and expanding the legacy of his mentor and brother in spirit. He carved his own path with solo projects like Noble Justice, where he showcased his unique voice and perspective while staying true to the roots that defined him. Beyond his solo work, he collaborated with respected rap icons such as Crazy Bone and Lazy Bone, further strengthening his place within the hip-hop community. His unwavering loyalty to Tupac's vision, combined with his constant drive to create, has made young Noble not only an enduring presence in rap, but also an inspiring figure, a torchbearer of resilience, determination, and authenticity in a challenging industry. Beyond his music, young Noble stands as more than just an artist. He is a messenger of perseverance, unity, and reflection. He channels this spirit through every lyric and beat, staying true to the values and philosophy of the outlaw lifestyle, not only as a symbol of rebellion, but also as proof of resilience and the strength to rise above adversity. Through his work, young Noble inspires a sense of community, connection, and authenticity, offering a powerful and uplifting voice for younger generations to learn from and carry forward. With every verse and every lyric, young Noble carries forward the values his big brother, Tupac Shakur, lived and fought for. He has embraced the role of a true successor, keeping the spirit and artistry of the Outlaws alive in the hearts of fans across the globe. His loyalty and dedication have ensured that the revolutionary messages, powerful life stories, and unwavering fight for freedom remain vibrant and enduring. Through him, the music and legacy of Tupac and the Outlaws continue to resonate, inspiring new generations with the same passion and purpose that made them immortal. Ozzy Osbourne, one of the greatest and most beloved figures in music history, the legendary frontman of Black Sabbath and an enduring icon of heavy metal, has passed away at the age of 76. His family confirmed that Ozzy died peacefully, surrounded by his loved ones, in a moment of serenity. Just weeks before his passing, Ozzy returned to Birmingham, the city where his musical journey began, for a final performance with his Black Sabbath bandmates. It was an emotional farewell and a historic milestone that marked the closing of a monumental chapter in music. The concert, titled Back to the Beginning, reunited Ozzy with Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward after many years apart. That night became an unforgettable event, as the timeless sound of Black Sabbath once again echoed through the air, stirring memories of heavy rock's golden age. From a young man with big dreams but humble beginnings, Ozzy steadily proved his talent and relentless passion for music, especially in the world of heavy metal. He became an icon, not only through his groundbreaking artistry, but also through his resilience, never allowing hardship to defeat him. The turbulence of Ozzy's life was mirrored in his music, with Black Sabbath songs carrying not just thunderous sounds, but also raw messages of struggle, survival, and mortality. His journey, marked by both triumphs and trials, inspired millions around the world. Ozzy's legacy will forever endure, living on in the hearts of fans as one of the most influential figures in the history of music. Born into a poor working-class family, Ozzy Osbourne, forever known as the Prince of Darkness, endured a childhood marked by hardship and deprivation. Yet those very struggles shaped his character and fueled the fire that would make him a global music legend. As the frontman of Black Sabbath, Ozzy and his bandmates created timeless classics that became cornerstones of heavy metal, including Paranoid and War Pigs. These songs not only carried powerful anti-war and anti-establishment messages, but also captured the restless spirit of a generation navigating a turbulent society. With his haunting vocals, unforgettable melodies, and biting lyrics, Ozzy captivated millions, cementing Black Sabbath's place as one of the greatest and most influential bands in music history. However, Ozzy's journey was far from smooth. He faced countless personal struggles, with addiction being one of the greatest obstacles of his life. In 1979, his self-destructive lifestyle and drug issues led to his dismissal from Black Sabbath, a turning point that could have ended his career. But Ozzy refused to let failure define him. Instead, he launched a solo career that would become just as legendary, releasing 11 successful albums, earning multiple Grammy Awards, and solidifying his status as one of rock's most influential figures. Beyond his music, Ozzy became equally infamous for his outrageous and unpredictable stage antics, most famously the notorious bat incident, when he bit the head off a bat during a live performance. These shocking moments, combined with his undeniable talent, cemented Ozzy's reputation as a larger-than-life figure, both feared and admired, whose presence forever changed the face of rock and heavy metal. Beyond his legendary music career, Ozzy Osbourne ventured into an entirely new world with the reality television series The Osbournes. Airing in the early 2000s, the show turned Ozzy, his wife Sharon, and their children into household names, capturing the unpredictable, humorous, and often chaotic dynamics of their daily lives. Far from the dark and intense image of the Prince of Darkness, the program revealed Ozzy's candid, quirky, and surprisingly relatable personality. The Osbournes became a cultural phenomenon, introducing him to a younger generation who may never have experienced Black Sabbath's music, but were instantly drawn to his authenticity and offbeat charm. It cemented Ozzy not only as a rock legend, but also as a true pop culture icon whose influence stretched far beyond the stage. In his later years, Ozzy Osbourne battled a series of serious health challenges, from surgeries and illnesses to unexpected accidents, but he never let them break his spirit or silence his music. Even when physically weakened, he pushed forward, performing on stage and touring as much as he could, giving fans unforgettable moments to hold on to. His determination made him a living symbol of resilience, proof that true passion can outlast even the toughest obstacles. When he finally passed, Ozzy left behind more than just music. He left a legacy of gratitude, strength, and unwavering love for his family and fans. His devotion to both will remain a cherished memory, forever etched in the hearts of those who admired and adored him. Lyndon L.B. Byers, former Boston Bruins star and later a familiar voice in radio, passed away on July 4th at the age of 61, leaving the sports world and Bruins fans deeply saddened. Throughout his years on the ice, he gave everything to the team, playing with toughness, resilience, and an unwavering sense of loyalty. Even after his playing days ended, the legacy LB left behind as a relentless fighter and devoted teammate has lived on in the hearts of fans. Following his passing, the Boston Bruins paid tribute on social media, honoring his irreplaceable contributions to the organization both on and off the ice. Beyond his years on the ice, Lyndon L.B. Byers became a beloved and influential voice in radio broadcasting. With his natural charisma and gift for storytelling, he brought sports to life in a way that drew listeners in and made every conversation feel electric. LB wasn't just a former player. He was a master at connecting with people, making the world of sports more exciting and accessible to fans everywhere. Though he stepped away from playing long ago, the memories of his impact, both as a Bruin and as a broadcaster, will continue to resonate with those who admired him. His remarkable career built a legacy that will be cherished for generations, ensuring his place not only in Boston Bruins history, but also in the wider sports community. Lyndon L.B. Byers spent 9 unforgettable seasons with the Boston Bruins, leaving his mark with a tough, relentless, never-back-down style of play. While he wasn't always the flashiest name on the roster, his grit and determination made him an essential part of the team's success, helping the Bruins reach the Stanley Cup Finals in both 1988 and 1990. Known for his steady defense and tireless work ethic, LB earned the respect of teammates and fans alike. He may not have chased the spotlight, but his reliability and fighting spirit made him a true symbol of what it meant to wear the Bruins sweater. After hanging up his skates, Lyndon L.B. Byers made a smooth transition into the world of media, where he quickly became a familiar voice and personality thanks to his humor, charisma, and unmistakable style. He built a remarkable broadcasting career, connecting with Boston sports fans through radio shows that carried the same energy and authenticity he once brought to the ice. In many ways, his media work was a continuation of the values he lived by as a player: loyalty, resilience, and a genuine passion for the game. LB's voice, spirit, and positive energy left a lasting imprint on the community, ensuring that he will forever be remembered not only as a Bruins legend, but also as an irreplaceable part of Boston's sports history. Bobby Jensen, the former versatile pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, passed away on July 4th at just 44 years old, leaving a profound sense of loss within the sports community and among the team's devoted fans. The White Sox announced the heartbreaking news on social media, expressing their sorrow over the passing of a resilient and dedicated player. Throughout his career, Bobby was admired not only for his skill on the mound, but also for his unwavering commitment to the team, always serving as a dependable part of the roster. Most memorably, he played a pivotal role in the White Sox's historic 2005 World Series victory, a championship that ended the team's near-century-long drought and secured his place in franchise history. The 2005 World Series was a historic turning point for the Chicago White Sox, and Bobby Jensen was one of the key players who helped make it possible. While he wasn't the only hero, his steady presence, sharp pitching, and relentless determination carried the team through critical moments on their way to the championship. That victory ended a century-long drought for the White Sox, and Bobby's contributions secured him a lasting place in the franchise's golden history. His image will always stand as a symbol of perseverance, dedication, and love for the team. Though he has passed, the legacy Bobby Jensen built will continue to live on in the hearts of White Sox fans and all who admired his spirit. Although Bobby Jensen was never the biggest star on the field, his determination, resilience, and tireless work ethic were vital in helping the White Sox push through the toughest moments of the 2005 season. He was a loyal warrior and the kind of player his teammates could always count on when the stakes were high. After his retirement, Bobby was remembered not only for his contributions on the mound, but also for the remarkable character he showed off the field. His passing is not just the loss of a valued member of the White Sox family, but also the departure of a figure whose legacy will be cherished throughout the baseball community. Bobby Jensen distinguished himself with the Chicago White Sox through his fast, powerful, and precise pitching, paired with a commanding presence in the bullpen. His confidence and composure in high-pressure moments made him a vital part of the team's lineup, trusted by both teammates and coaches whenever he stepped onto the mound. Known for his professionalism and unwavering dedication, Bobby consistently delivered when it mattered most, leaving his mark in pivotal games. Beyond the numbers, he embodied the endurance and resilience that define great athletes. His crucial role in the White Sox's 2005 World Series championship not only ended a near-century-long drought, but also etched his name permanently into the team's history. After being diagnosed with stage 4 stomach cancer, Bobby Jensen refused to let the disease break his fighting spirit. Even as his health declined, he faced every challenge with courage and determination, never giving in or losing hope. In his final days, his strength and resilience continued to inspire not only his fans and former teammates, but also anyone confronting struggles in their own lives. Those who knew and admired him will remember far more than his on-field achievements. They will carry with them the example of his perseverance, bravery, and unshakable will. Bobby Jensen will forever stand as a shining symbol of resilience, an unforgettable part of Chicago White Sox history, and a beloved figure in the hearts of sports fans everywhere. Michael Madsen, best known for his unforgettable roles in Quentin Tarantino classics like Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill, has passed away at the age of 67, leaving the film community and his fans mourning a tremendous loss. He was found unconscious at his Malibu home on July 3rd, marking the end of a remarkable career that helped define modern cinema. With his commanding screen presence and signature style, Madsen became a familiar and respected figure in Hollywood, celebrated for bringing to life strong, gritty characters that left a lasting impression on audiences around the world. Michael Madsen was long regarded as one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite collaborators, bringing his unmistakable presence to several of the director's most celebrated films. His chilling portrayal of Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs cemented his reputation as a force on screen, while his role in Kill Bill further solidified his standing in Hollywood. Known for more than just his tough exterior, Madsen had a rare ability to embody cold, calculating characters while also exploring the psychological depth and complexity beneath the surface. His passing is not only a profound loss for Hollywood, but also for the countless fans who admired his raw, powerful, and authentic approach to acting. With his commanding presence and unforgettable charisma, Michael Madsen quickly rose to become an icon in the film industry, celebrated for his complex and layered performances. He wasn't just admired for his raw and intense acting style, but also for his gift in breathing life into characters with extraordinary depth, leaving audiences with lasting memories. From the cold, enigmatic Mr. Blonde in Reservoir Dogs to the emotionally tormented but powerful figures in Kill Bill, Madsen showcased a remarkable versatility that set him apart. His steely gaze, calm demeanor, and striking screen presence made him a favorite among fans, ensuring that every role he took on resonated deeply. If Michael Madsen's depth and intensity have left an impression on you, drop a comment below and share your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating stories about screen legends like him. The legacy Michael Madsen leaves behind will live on in the hearts of his fans and across the film industry. A representative for Madsen shared, "Michael Madsen will forever be one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, remembered for each emotionally charged and creatively rich role he played." More than just a talented actor, Madsen had a rare gift for creating characters with profound psychological depth, figures who did not simply exist on the screen, but lingered in the minds of audiences long after the credits rolled. Though he is gone, his work remains a source of inspiration, an enduring part of cinema's treasure trove, and a timeless reminder of his artistry that will continue to resonate with fans and filmmakers for generations to come.